Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. How are we doing today? Work's about to kick off here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday. End of the week. Last day, best day. Last day, best day. How we doing today? How are we doing today, boys?
Keep it. Maybe history.
Ooh, history. Cool.
What if I told you that there's a way for you to...
These guys are crazy, man. And some of these YouTube ads, wild. All right, we're back. Mic check, boys. Mic check. Mic check. What we got in here, ladies and gentlemen? Market's about to open here. Here it goes. Here it goes. Let's see what happens. We're trading all-time highs right now, so life couldn't be better. Life really couldn't be better. It's gonna be 6. Excuse me, boys. A little sniffly today. It's been a long, long week. Boys, just going back through and adjusting my colors here. This is how you do it. All right, boys, this push here was news reaction. I'm not seeing it as a level that's going to hold unless this 30-minute starts showing signs of rejection. Again, we're not trading the first 15 minutes of the open, so we'll see how this manipulates. But we do have a nice 30-minute fair value gap here. We do have some lower as well, but I think with the hourly close at 10 a.m., we're going to get that hourly candle. right? We're gonna get that hourly close. So that could help trim up, like, which 30-minute we should be using, because if we can see in the 15 and the 30, there's quite a few smaller imbalances up in this region here. So for now, I'm just going to let this 15-minute work itself. We're going to see how it reacts, right? We do have a 15-minute here as well, so we'll see. We'll lead with this level, but seeing this as a potential data wick low. ES is actually leading on the day. Let's go. Again, we're going to get this nice hourly block here, potentially on the close. We'll see how the market reacts. ES already showing signs of respect out of this 15-minute. NQ starting to reject. "30-second IFPG. "30-second IFPG. It was low, man. It was like down in here. Anyways, we ain't trading this first 15-minute candle. Nice as it looks. Hey, what up, Macy? How we doing, brother? Happy Friday, bro. Happy Friday. New Friday, new man. That's what I say. Everybody's usually a little more chipper on Fridays, brother. All is good. All is good. Just went to open up the laptop, mark up the charts. Yeah, man. Right on. We're trading all-time highs right now. There's some nice bullish gaps we're interacting with currently. So we'll see if we can continue to cycle higher, or if we decide to not. This could potentially just go from here. There's a nice 30-second IFPG, beautiful V shape right down into this 30-minute. Full fill of the 15. Not a counter trend trader. Do you see the trend going up or down, brother? Are you looking for longs or are you looking for shorts today, bro? Looking for buys? Yeah, likewise. Likewise, we'll see if the market can cycle out of here. It's 30-second printed on the low. Now interacting with this little 1-minute leg here. Just a tiny little breaker here. Right, tiny little breaker block. Up, down, the flip, retest, and go. One contract on to the highs. I mean, 250 bucks. A little bit spicy trading in the first 15-minute candle, though, I'll tell you that. Got to be careful in this zone. These candles are dicey. But it could just be this easy today, man. This 30-second off this 30-minute, full 15 fill. It could be this easy for him. See how the market wants to react here. Retesting that breaker again. Yeah, plenty of time, brother. Plenty of time. No rush. Looking for buys, marking out potential demand zones. There you go. I have plenty of time waiting on the first 15 minutes to pass. Yes, sir. This would essentially be the position here. Look to go break even off this. Nice quick break even. Yeah, we'll see. It looks like it might want to pop. "15 minutes about to close." Market's looking strong, I'm not gonna lie. Get this off the screen so we don't confuse anybody. Yo, what up, George? How we doing, brother? How we doing, big dog? Nice 1 minute breaker in that first 15-minute candle, bro. Seeing if it'll hold up. Yeah, Macy, I like the 1 hour level. If we can come back to it. We'll see. They're kind of stuck, a little bit sloppy, a little bit of a sloppy zone. There's the retest of the 30-second. This price just retested this 30-second IFVG down in this region. Can't see it on these charts, but it's on Trade-of-8. Likely going to be coming down into, let me clear that up, boys. Likely going to be coming down into that 1 hour. Unless we react. Off this 30-second. But it's looking like we're going to likely sell off a little bit further here. I'm in. I'm in. I'm long here, boys. Entry price 9,385. Sorry, 69385. Okay. Happy Friday, boys. Wow, I just took a loss. I don't know. Is there any point in trading during these times? I feel like there's a news week every 5 minutes. That's for you to decide, bro. That's for you to decide. Lower time frames are going to be more sensitive, right? But I mean, the markets are moving, right? So you'd have to show me the wick. I'd like to see it. Got you. See, like, fake down. Yeah. Look at this cycling out beautifully, boys. Let's go. This is too fucking easy. If this just goes, this is too easy. That 30-second IFEG held up. No freaking way, man. With the S&T on ES here. This is too easy. If this cycles, this is free. We're in the right asset too. NQ's leading the day. Come on, Tech. Show Daddy what price wants to go. Come on, Tech. Show me where you want to go. Show me where you want to go, babe. Come on. George, let's review your trade, brother. Once this clears, I can get the break even, then we'll take a little peek, bro. We'll take a little peek, but for now, we got a couple 5 minutes that we got to worry about here. This one's going to be the big issue. Yeah, pre-market is more risky, but it is also where most of my profitable trades are. Dude, honestly, what do you think makes it more risky, man? If most of your winning trades are in pre-market, then it sounds like it's good for you, man. Plus, Forex is different, dude. Like, you don't have to trade Forex right at 9:30 Eastern, right? Like, a lot of times FX will be moving at like, what, 8 o'clock Eastern, 8:30 Eastern. Forex is a totally different asset, right? But New York can still bring, stock market open can still bring some juice, right? But this is so bullish, man. Like, look at this. Like, just trade it up. Nice 15-minute level, right? Beautiful 15-minute level. I guess there was looks like a break even or an L here. Right? Not a little bit better on the 2-minute. Pretty shitty PA to enter on. Not gonna lie, we look for more of a V, right? Like it swept down, but it didn't V up, right? It's kind of like a limp, right? Liquidated and then, right? We want to see that sharp turn like this, sharp turn. We're still open. We're still open risk. We're still open, boys. We're still wide open. Need to see this start cycling out now. That'd be beautiful. 30 seconds looking good. We retested another 30-second IFEG down in this region here. Do me a favor, boys. Drink some water. I'm sizing back up again on these evals, so this is a bigger risk. I think it's about $700. I still gotta pass 2 accounts, the one I'm currently working on and then another one afterwards. So I don't want to be here for months. The trades I took this week were lower sized. So with the size up, I mean, I'm not worried about the profits I've already made, because if I take 1 or 2 L's, obviously all the profit I made is going to get eaten. But if I had sized the same on those wins, it wouldn't be an issue. All right, so now we're kind of holding this BPR, right? So again, just trading the model, boys. That's all we're worried about here. Right, a little retest of that BPR, absolutely perfect, and now we cycle. All right, get on your fucking bikes and start pedaling, boys, because we're moving. Let's go. Let's go. All the way up. My only concern, and I wouldn't even call it a concern, but if the 1 hour decides to come back down into this area, the only thing is, like, we've rejected strongly, man, respecting 30-minute, 15 minutes. So I'm good for buys here. Buy until you can't. Inside to outside, boys. Come on now. Here we go. We're about to catch that fresh 1 hour candle too, so we're either going up or we're going down. Oh, how's your guys' week been? You guys keeping well? I am getting a little exhausted, man. Needing some time off. It's been a bit of a busy week for sure. Lots going on. But yeah, that's cool, man. We're chilling. Yeah, dude, great weather would be phenomenal, wouldn't it? Okay, ES is leading on the day here, boys. Look at this. This is exactly like we saw yesterday. Except it was flipped. So let's get some legs tech. Let's get some legs tech. I'll be looking at partial once we hit this high here, or we cap this high here. As we cycle out, I'm just going to move to reduce risk. I'm going to reduce my risk. How many fucking contracts do I got on right now? Okay, there we go. Sorry, there was something was blocking it. I was suspicious. Okay, so that's going to be so we're buying, so that'll be a sell. Oh, fuck. Did I just close my position? No, we're good. We're good.
It's 8 o'clock.
All right, I'm break even. That was dicey, boys. Holy crap. Thought I closed out. Okay, we got our fresh 1 hour candle. Let's see what happens. Look at that ES 1 hour candle compared to NQ, man. ES is steaming. Puppy's getting ready to partial. Might get a bit of a pullback here. Looks like the 30 minutes opening up bullish. 1 hour is looking really good. Let's expand. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Earlier trade today for the lads. Let's get some movement. We got this 5 minute we're interacting with now. First presented. We don't want to see this hold. We want to see this go. Right? East Coast, Maryland. You don't trust the buy right now? Yeah, dude. If you're not in already, I mean, you had to get in down here. All right, this is a little bit of a dicey zone to be buying now. We're getting into premium here. Yeah, we'll see. Exactly, bro. Patience. Patience. If this 5 minute provides little reaction, that would just be like the most perfect Friday, right? Let's just cycle. We need ES to stay strong. Yeah, we need ES to stay strong. Take this high. We'll be looking good. Or we hold high, pull back, and then take it. Okay, ES just crossed. All right, I took a small partial here. Just mark that out. ES took the high. All right, but this looks fucking big time upside, boys. Look at this 1 hour candle open. This could be really good. This could be a small wick. This could be one of these. This could be one of these. Small wick and go, bro. Small wick and go. We're cycling. Right? If NQ can bust these highs and invalidate this 5 minute, oh baby, we're looking really good. We'll see. We shall see, buddy. The market, they're trying to hold the market down, but momentum is bullish. So let's just keep riding this wave here, boys. I don't trust the buy right now. Sorry, boys. Just checking chat. East Coast, Maryland, nice. What is the weather normally like there? NQ 1 hour couldn't close above the previous candle, maybe a liquidity grab. Yeah, dude, I see wicks not as grabs, bro. Body closes are better sweeps in my opinion, but I wouldn't be looking to sell this. You're fucking crazy if you're looking to sell this. 1 hour, Macy, are you only trading 1 hour, 4 hour, or do you trade 15 too for POIs? I like the 1 hour, 4 hour POIs, dude. I mean, they're so high quality, very very high quality with straight iron open, may rally up all the way. Yeah, market's bullish, dude. For now, look at S&P's carrying. All right, tech's way laggy. All right, we gotta flip this 5 minute. There's a little tiny first presented 5 minute here, but I'm not giving that any credit. All right, it's basically the first presented 1 minute. All right, if you look here. So what we'll do is we'll delete the 5 and we'll leave the 1 and we'll watch the 1 flip. When the 1 flips, we'll see how it reacts in relation to the 5 if it hasn't confirmed a flip yet, because the 1's a little bit higher up. I mark H1, H4 POIs and trade 15 minute and lower once it's reached. Nice, bro. Yeah, I'm 15 minute, 1 hour, and 30 minute levels. Like this nice 30 minute level here. But if you're trading 15 minute and or 1 hour levels, dude, consider peaking the 30 minute. Consider it. This is really dicey. Like this 1 minute looks foul, but then you go back out, right? That's just the power of zooming out. Right, but we did fulfill the, or we did, we're reacting to C this 1 minute. So I'd like to see price hold off this level here. And I want to see this continue. I don't want to see it come back. And we're likely in for a pullback, and I don't want to hold that. I want to see this go right now. Right now. Right now. Come on. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, hey? I have the 30 minute on my chart. Well, nice, dude. Yeah, I like this. This 30 minute level is good with this S&T. This gray line here, I'll change the color. We'll go red. This red line is the 5 minute close. If this candle closes above it, we get confirmation 5 minute close. I'd like the 5 minute close more than the 1 minute close, right? If we wick up and we close above here but not here, that's fine. Right? The 5 minute confirms more weight. If we close both on this 1 minute, then that's huge. But we need this 5 minute to go. 10 seconds. Looking like it's going to hold. Just held. Nice. There's the bear wick, and then we go. Bear wick and go. Damn. Like, I think ES was the trade, even though NQ was like they're kind of both strong. They're both strong, but both up 1% on the day. But this is just moving beautifully. Look at this gorgeous IFEG retest here. 10.5 pip stop, 1 to 1.9 to the top. Look at this, it's pumping. Let's go. This is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see. Today's going to be a good day. Today's going to be a really good day. My trade of 8's kind of buggy. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, 5 minutes closing in 4 minutes, so we still haven't confirmed the flip on that yet. This 1 minute's trying, man. All right, looks like they're trying to hold the market down a little bit here. All right, this is the importance of taking profit when the opposite asset clears its high, right? Because this point of liquidity has now been interacted with, right? So if S&P decides to sell off in deep retracement, NQ is likely going with it. Plus, it's weaker, right? ES is leading here, so. Re-interacting with this 1 minute that originally held this price up. So we're kind of pinned between a couple levels here. 5 minutes closing in 2 minutes. And this is actually a 5 minute level too. Oh. "30-second IPG starting to cycle back to the upside here. This looks like it was just a reaction or somebody trying to bring market back down to us a little bit here. Here's the retest. "5 seconds, let's see this go. This looks like it's got legs. Lower time frame. There's the retest of the 30-second right here. See if it wants to go. Drink water, boys, drink water. Oh, I'm in, bro. Fucking rights, I'm in. You kidding me? Yeah, I'm in off this. How you doing, Shawnee boy? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, perfect. 30-second full fill. Beautiful SMT. Absolutely perfect V-shape. All right, this is exactly what we want to see. Right? Got in on the retest. Partialed out here when ES took the high. And now just looking to see if I can get some extra profits up into this high here. This is 1 minute entry. Be really fucking nice if we could flip this level. Like I'm getting a little tired of sitting here watching it. 5 minute flipped. We're retesting it now. Let's just mark this out as an inversion. 5 minute. Because really, that's what I like to see the respect on, right? We flip this manipulation leg. We flip the first presented 5 minute, even though there's a little sliver here, which I'm not counting because whatever. But we flipped this guy here, so. Retested it, and now we go. Yeah, Shawnee boy, 1 minute entry, 30 minute level. 30 minute / 15 minute level. But yeah, we're getting a little sticky here. Might be a slow burn to the top. We'll see. Like once we flip this level, we should launch. Like we should launch, right? Like we got our downwick, let's print higher. Maybe I should mark this out. Technically, this is the first percent in 5 minutes. So let's not fuck around. Look at that perfect top of that 50%. Perfect top drives the market lower. Right, so now we'll see. It looks like we're in a bit of a pullback phase here. So we could be coming into, let's check. There's a 15-minute down here. I think ES is the better buy. Stronger, cleared the high. I think ES is the much better buy at this point in time. Beautiful level, absolutely beautiful level. Oops. Just tapering today because I have an appointment I gotta leave for. All good, man. Yeah, dude, this is picture perfect, bro. Picture perfect. ES, S&T, 30-minute level. Yeah, it's all good, man. Might be coming back. Yeah, dude. I mean, ES cleared the high, right? I'd be looking to buy ES at this point if you're looking for a pullback, right? Stronger on the day, right? They've been flipping and flopping in terms of who's leading the change, but we could just see that S&P is leading, right? See the difference? Now we got this S&T here. So we'll see what this wants to do. But just another straight shot, absolute butter. At this point in time, I do believe that ES was stronger on the change percent. That's why, or NQ was. That's why I decided to go with the NQ trade here versus ES. Plus, I think the RR was a little bit better. No, it's about the same. About the same. Right on. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Mac. It's been a good week, man. It's been a really good week. Excited to slow down and just like recharge this weekend, man. It's been go. It's been wild times. So yeah, man. Fuck. You know how it is. Yeah, the market is rallying, bro. The market is rallying. Right into that 15. Right now we look for respect. Big old nasty wick. Doesn't look like there's any news. Hold up, let me just refresh. Yeah, I don't know, my thing's delayed. And that looks like it's ready to rip. Yeah, I'd be waiting for ES to pull back rather than trying to snipe NQ out of these areas. This high didn't break, right? So this could be cause for lower. right? We're kind of pinned here on NQ now, right? ES is looking way more clear for upside. This is textbook. Yeah, we pulled back into this 5 minute too, and look at the respect. Beautiful. We gotta flip these levels though. Starting to look heavy. No flip. Drink up, boys. Water up. Yes, looks like it's still got legs. NQ starting to show signs of respect in the 15. Starting to push up. We're kind of in a pinned area here. Looking like they want to bring it down further here. Well, boys, we're kind of chalked right now. We're just chilling. Still in this. Still in this. Yeah, I got a little bit left running a B here, boys. 15-minute entry on NQ. Holy fucking wide hips. Let's go. I do like upside. I do like upside. We're pinned though. Right, we're pinned between these first presenteds and the continuation gaps higher. Right, if you look at 5-minute though, we're showing mad respect to 15 and 5. So I'm getting ready for this to launch. In the back of my mind. We just got to start laddering and then we'll be good. Kind of went flat here. I entered off the 50-minute zone, but I'm out of B. Okay. This is looking good. Like we're not violating anything. It's looking good. We'll see what this 5-minute wants to do, if it wants to take low or high. Fresh 5-minute candle. Here we go. Oh shit, boys. Music cucked out again. There we go. NQ still pushing. Yes, still pushing. Looking like we're starting to cycle out now on the 1 minute at least. Let's get a couple good body closers. 2 minutes looking good. 3 minutes looking good. 5 minutes looking really good. 15 minutes, meh. Looking like we want to take these highs here. Got the closure needed on the 30-minute. Let's take a little look here, buddy. Let's take a look. Okay, there you go. Not sure what we're looking at here, but I do like it. Is it the take of the high, and then you expect the next handle to go too, or not 100% familiar with the 30-minute how it's looking. There we go. There we fucking go, boys. Let's go. Worth the wait. Worth the wait. Worth the wait, baby. Worth the wait. Let's go. So again, for anybody who's just tuning in, both ES and NQ are bullish in my eyes here. Once basically entered on the low here on NQ. As ES took this high, I liquidated some of my position, which was right around this candle high here. Sorry, that I have marked out. And this level that we're currently interacting with is this very small first presented 5 minute, right? And you can see just how sensitive it is, right? So looking for this to flip, and then we're flushing these highs. Until then, I'm gonna sip a coffee and hang out with the boys. Let's go. Once I'm done managing this trade, we can have a discussion. You're gonna get this full TP too late for any entries for me. I'm just a spectator. All good, man. All good. This was early. This kind of caught me off guard. It was right at the 45. Right, the fresh 15 opened right here, printed it, and boom. This is exactly what you want to see. Candle open, V shape, S&T into the level. GG no re. Target the highs. Right, we're gonna leave a little greasy runner at the top. Oh, come on, man. Let's go. It's a big fucking trade. Let's go. I got a couple more contracts coming off at the high here. We flipped it. We flipped the 1 minute. We're about to flip the 5 minute. Let's see if this can hold. 5 minute closes in 45 seconds. I need this level to hold. Right, potentially retest back down, but I want to see this flip, right? And then we can wick below it and show respect. But this is what we're looking at. This is textbook. This is textbook, boys. Let's go. Also, I don't know if you guys can notice, but the last 2 streams today and yesterday, I changed the latency to minimal, so it should just be 1 or 2 seconds behind. So hopefully you boys can catch some reads here if you're into it. I just basically trade the same model, right? So call it the Lambo, buddy. Macy, call them. Be my agent. Okay, 5 minute flipped. All right, so that's that wick down I was talking about. Let's get a wick back down and then we rally. All right, we confirm the flip though. She gone. So technically speaking, there shouldn't be anything left in this leg to support price to the downside. All right. The last 1 minute was right here. No 2 minute, no 3 minute. And we're retesting the 5 minute. So I want to see this rip. I want to see this rocket. Yeah, we want to see these fair value gaps hold, right? We're retesting. We want to see these regions hold for higher. Right, at this point, I'm not going to entertain another pullback. Want to see this push. Mac took it off the 5M. Okay. Break even. Oh, I see. Like, did you take? You'd have to tell me what time you entered on, but it was 5 minute entry or? This is a good sign. This is a good sign. This is a really good sign. I'm gonna just put this here. If we hit this TP, there'll be one runner. One contract running. Or how would you write this? One runner left on. Something like that. Come on, baby, let's start cycling. Don't get lazy on me now. Don't get lazy on me now. 30-second. Yeah, we got a... Did we get a 30-second IFPG? We're about to get a 30-second IFPG on this leg here, this pullback. We're about to flip the 30-second. And there it goes. Come on, baby, to the moon. Cheers, boys. Matt, good luck at the Lambo dealership, brother. One more entry available to me at 26,761 if we don't take the highs. So 26,761, 26,761. 1 minute entry, Sean, or what are we doing here? Or is it a 2 minute? 3 minute? 1M. You just taking this whole chunk here, or? Not bad, not bad. Could get a reaction off this high, but I'd like to see it just clear, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Let's go. This was good. This was needed today. I want to see this. I want to see this push, close above. Kind of at like a sub big fig here. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I had to close. I had to close. I'm at my consistency. I had to close. Unbelievable. Let's go. Fucking crushed it, boys. Absolutely crushed it. I'm thick. I'm thick in all the right areas right now. Let's go! Hold up! Oh, fuck. I'm about to break something here. I'm about to break something. I need a banger. I need a banger. I need a banger. Let's go, boys! Oh, come on! What a banger, man! Like, oh, I bet you there's a lot of people that ate off this, man. Oh. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I'm standing up. Let's go. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. That is 4-1 on the week, boys. 4-1 on the week. 3 trades, absolutely 0 drawdown. 1 mistake. Should have been 4-0 on the week, man. The model works. I'm telling you, the model works. You want to make money, man. Replicate. Let's go. You want to make money, replicate. Okay, that song is terrible. Sorry for that. Anyways, let's get some lo-fi back on here and have a little conversation. Let's talk. Let's talk this one out, gentlemen. I didn't even leave a runner. I can't. I'm on eval. Oh, I can't wait to trade funded, man. All-time highs with fundeds. We could let those runners go. 3-1-1. Macy. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. Macy. 3-1-1. Let's go. Absolute beauties. Woo! Absolute beauty of a go, ladies and gentlemen. We've never seen anything like this. 4-1. 3-1-1. What a high-scoring game. The extra kick playoff. And the red cards. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Okay, boys, this account is about $220 from passing this eval. So I might queue up another one and see if we can catch another banger. Nah, fuck it. We'll leave it till Monday. We'll pass this and then we'll get on something else. Hey, come on. Yeah. Come on. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha. See, boys, this is the fucking power of patience, man. Power of patience. 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. I'm telling you. What's the P&L? This was $1,500. This is the consistency cap trade. Consistency caps trade. Yeah, I ended up getting out at 26,822 or something like that. 822. Yeah, somewhere in this wick, and then it took me out for consistency. Fucking beautiful. Don't do it. Enjoy the win. Oh yeah, bro. You know what? Here's the thing. Highlight of this trade. This is what was going through my mind, right? It's clearly bullish, man. Like this pullback was showing no signs of intention, right? Like look at ES. Like that's the pullback that we got. You know what I'm saying? Very, very bearish, or very bullish, very corrective, bearish pullback. So just like being able to sit through this and not clip. I'm already way up on the week anyways, so like normally I'd be trailing aggressively, like I'm getting paid, and I'm not letting anything come back on me. Maybe one contract, but I left a couple contracts open to the high here, so I was still majority was out here, but regardless, holding these pullbacks to then continue, that's the highlight of this position, really. Just reading how we read the market, right? We had basically these first presented levels, and this is exactly how I trade, right? These first presented levels here, I look for how price interacts with them. And oftentimes before we clear a high, as we know, there's some type of reaction, right? Because of these first presented levels. Look at this 5-minute, right? Look at this 5-minute first presented. It's a little sliver, right? But it's the first gap that printed on the pullback manipulation into the leg where we're looking to continue higher. Right? Look at that. And just look at how insane price respected the 50% of it, pushed down, came up, tried it again, held, initiated a pullback, but then we never saw a flip, right? We never see these 5-minute levels go, right? Even this leg here, right? This is the first presented 5-minute now that we're moving higher. So if this is going to continue, this is going to hold, right? There were some lower levels here, but even this here, right? Let me just clean it up, right? Let's say you're in this trade, right? And you're looking at 1-minute structure, right? Let's just say this is your low because there was an S&P, but this is basically how price is laddering, right? If we look at this leg here, this is our 1-minute leg. Look at this. First gap, right? It ended up being huge. But look, price wicks 50%. Respects, bodies respect, right? Wicks completely fills it. Respect, right? Pushes up, tries again. you know, respects. The body closures never close below 50%, right? Wick, 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 wick. You see this? It's holding, right? Especially if you're bullish. Like, this is really good sign, and then we start to cycle, right? Hey, hey. Ba, 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 ba. Macy says, holding during the pullbacks is the growth for many new traders. That's where fear lurks and gets you too close to the trade only for it to keep going higher. I love it. Trusting the higher time frame trend is all you need to go by. Dude, definitely. And let me tell you something, like, you got to get to the point where you can, you know, you call it trusting your trades, you know, not micromanaging it. Like, you have a system, just execute the system. If you know the system pays, trade the system, get paid, right? Stop trying to be cute with it and think that your fucking feelings matter, because they don't, right? What matters is that you execute the system, right? And you don't deviate, right? If, let's say you get greedy and you start getting in early, right? And sure, it could play out, but what if it doesn't? Now you're in the red and you haven't even taken a proper trade, right? Now you have to say, now I need to wait for the actual setup. But what is the likelihood you're going to wait for the setup rather than going back in, degenning, and digging yourself deeper rather than scalping yourself back to green, right? The outcome doesn't mean a fucking thing unless it's a loss and you can study it for the benefit of development, right? The outcome doesn't matter. What matters is that you follow your process, you trade the system, and you make sure you're trading the system, right? That's all you got to do. Trade the fucking system, cut the ego, and you'll be trading full time in no time. It's that simple. Only if you see it to be that simple, right? It's a very simple equation, but the actual act of doing is a little bit more complicated, right? Only if you deem it to be complicated, right? You take somebody who's totally new, you teach them exactly what they need to know and say, don't ever ask a question or learn anything else. They only trade the model. I mean, dude, right? We get in our own way too often. And enough's enough, right? Enough's enough. Q1, enough's enough, right? We've all had some minor setbacks here and there, but we're done with that shit. We're done with that shit, boys. We're scaling. We're moving forward. It's time to start making the gains and the growth that we tell ourselves we want to make, right? If you want to do it, then do it. It's that simple. Don't fucking lie to yourself and like the idea of it, right? You gotta do it. The act of doing is where everything good happens, right? And focus on the doing, right? The process, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, that's enough of a rant for me. I'm going to get fired up and throw my coffee cup across the room here. Fuck! Yo, boys, should we turn the webcam on here or what? What do you think? You guys want some webcam? Yeah, what do we call it? Freaky Fridays. I'm a bit of a mess right now, I'm not going to lie. But I heard some of you guys like it messy. I said messy, not Macy. Calm down, buddy. Ha, 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 ha. I hope some boys ate off this. This is absolutely picture perfect. Minus this pullback. But the ES position, boys, was absolutely perfect. Look at this. It doesn't get any better. Actually, you know what? Pause. The inversion never happened. It would have been wider. So I think NQ actually was the better trade. This moved better, but the inversion never actually confirmed unless you were taking a lower time frame inversion, right? So this confirmed at 9:49, and this confirmed at 9:49 as well. Okay, so forgive me. This would have been the market execution. Never got the pullback. So if you took this on ES and you're waiting for pullback, you never would have gotten it. But this is just steaming. TGIF, boys. TGIF. Ha. Come on. TGIF. By the market, motherfucker. Gonna make some cash. Come on. Gonna make some cash. Come on. Woo! I'm pumped for the weekend, boys. Lots of family time lined up. I'm Going to my parents' house tonight for a celebratory meal. My dad's back in town. He was out in Ontario, man. His dad passed away, so he's back now. So we're getting together with him, my mom, my brother. We're gonna hot tub. We're gonna have a big fire in the backyard. It's gonna be great, baby. It's gonna be great. And then tomorrow, what are we doing? Tomorrow we're hanging out with some friends in the afternoon, and then we're going to a nice ass Italian restaurant downtown, which I've never been to, with my girl's dad and his wife. We're gonna eat some Italian food with the family. Man. I don't worry, boys. I got my sweatsuit ready to go. I got my track jacket, and I got my Italian hat, and I got my gold chains. Like, don't even stress. Italians are gonna think I'm one of them. So that's Saturday, and then Sunday. Shit, man. Call with the boys with RM. You know what's up. And then I got a little something going on after with a brother, and then. Yeah, man, probably chilling. Maybe go pick up a stogie and celebrate, film some videos for the community. I'm going to be releasing, starting tomorrow, progressively releasing the model teachings, right? So we can digest one video at a time, but those will probably be on a 2 to 3 day release schedule. Then just continue to build out the community. And yeah, lots of content coming your way, boys. And then obviously, like, number one priority is fucking trading live at the boys, man. This is where we're making that money. You know what I'm saying? This is AT motherfucking M, baby. Let's go. Come on. It's fucking Friday and we're green. Let's go. Not only are we green, man, but we've had a very successful week, right? In terms of execution. Right? Bit of a slip yesterday, hyper aggressive on that 5-minute execution, but that's okay, man. Not every day can be an absolute steamer. Still made it back. So we're chilling. That's 1, 2. That's 4 green days on the week. That's crazy. Macy, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, for me personally, having other traders in the chat, like trading with me, for example, it makes my trading a lot easier. I don't know what it's all about, but yesterday, yeah, you know what? The short wasn't bad. It was just a little bit more aggressive, right? In terms of, like, it wasn't a 15-minute level. It wasn't a 30-minute level. It wasn't a 1-hour level. I still saw that draw. Like, what was good about yesterday? Let's just peel back. I'm going to show you what was good about yesterday and what I liked about it. And, you know, what led me to being a little more aggressive and deviating from my plan. So don't tell anybody. Okay, it was the RR, because this low wasn't my target, and just based off the 5-minute flip, like we flipped the 5-minute. Right, stop was decent, 55 points, but the RR was like 3 or 4, man. Where I got in, it was great, right? So that's why I was good shooting lows, shooting short. But again, right, like if I had technically followed my plan, I wouldn't have taken this. I would have been 4-0 on the week, man. Because what happened? It fucked off, turned around, and I caught that little scalp to the upside. You know what I'm saying? The plan prevailed again. But dude, I mean, this model is like crazy. Like, I was talking to Serge about it last night, and dude, it's like this model alone is on like a 10 or 12 win streak. It's beyond ridiculous. Right? Depending how you partial and what you classify as a win, but this is busted, man. And now that we're trading all-time highs, like, we get to trade trending markets, man. Like, let's go. It's going to be a bit of an adjustment, I think, for a lot of the boys, just because of, like, the unknown, right? Nobody knows what's going to happen. Where's the draw? Blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you where the draw is, right here. You know what I'm saying? These are the perfect type of moves we want to see. We want to see these healthy pullbacks, right, into a key level where we can get a decent RR to this external all-time high, right? Internal to external, inside to outside, right? And this outside edge, if we can get this, look at this, 2R, basically 2R to the edge, right? Beautiful, right? Let her run or go, right? Clip and let her run or go. Because this is 125 points, man. Like, imagine if you could hit like a 1 to 5 at like 300 points. That's $600 on one contract, man. On an eval, I mean, that's that's capping your consistency for the day if you have one. I mean, that's $600 on 5 accounts, man. I mean, that's like 300. That's 3, 5. After splits, that's like 300 US per account. You know what I'm saying? Just under 300 US per account. I mean, that's $1,500, right? Just on a runner, let alone the actual position, right? But if you start targeting like 27K, for example, I mean, shishka pishka, you know? Crazy, man. Anyways, boys, fucking success today. Success. Let me turn this music down. It's a little loud on my end. But Macy, what do we got going for the weekend, brother? Any birthday celebrations? I had the same trade. Yesterday was still a good trade. Yeah, Macy, you caught the long yesterday too, dude. We literally had the exact same session, except you had gotten in a little bit sooner than me on a better priced entry. So very well done, very well done, my man. But Macy's a weapon, bro. This little community of traders we got going right now, shit's fucking going. The shit's going, man. And I'm hoping that you guys being in here is providing some value too. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? Like, sure, I trade better live, which is great. There's an accountability factor. But at the end of the day, man, like, I just hope you guys are getting something out of it, whether it's a TED Talk or, you know, something technical. But I want to start doing technical Tuesdays, right? I'm gonna look to start running a call on Tuesday, and then we'll do like a trade review night as well, where you can bring your trades and we can review them. And if you want my advice on what was good, what was bad, and what was just completely disgusting, then the good, the bad, the ugly trade reviews with Lefty, then yeah, man. And we could run that. We could start running those in a couple weeks here. But Ant's 99th birthday in soccer. Nice, man. What's the birthday plans, man? You guys having a big Dominican style cookout, or is it your mom's mom, or your mom's aunt, or is it your aunt? You know, I'm dropping trade ideas in the AM for my fucking... Yeah, bro. Dude, I mean, I love waking up and seeing those reads, man. I mean, it's good. Just remember, keep your focus on NQ. NQ is what matters, right? Those accounts are good, EU, gold, all that. But having a dedicated space where you make your money and you stay focused, right? You know that when you're trading, you know, futures, NQ, right? When you're trading indices, you're fucking dialed in, right? It's your dad's aunt, 7-hour drive. Okay. How many people you got in the car, man? Do you just have the one kid, or?
It's 9 o'clock.
Those Forex trades are 1 to 2 a week. Yeah, exactly, man. And I think you'd said like you took one because you had to, just with expiration. So good job on that. But I'm glad you're starting to see the power of just focusing in, right? Because it's again, less is more, dude. I think that's a good theme for you going through the rest of the year, and just trusting the process, man. Like slow growth. Nice, man. Going with your mom. Does your mom live close to you, brother? Macy, go chest bump your boss for me. Let her know. Let her know, bro. Discord access is free until end of day today. Hilarious. This is fascinating, hey, this first presented. What a tickle. She's on the way, 3 hours into the drive. I will stay with her tonight so we don't have so far to drive tomorrow. Good, man. Good. I got to come out that way sometime. You got a couch I could crash on for a month or two? Oh, shit, eh? Got to be back home by 9 a.m. to take the little one to soccer. Dude, are you driving through the night? Oh my goodness. Are you driving through the night, bro? Does your wife drive? Like, can your wife take the kid to soccer? Or are you coach? Or are you just like one of those guys that like, I ain't missing my kid's game? Like, zero chance. Ronaldo Jr., no chance. Fucking rights, boys. Okay. Dude, what does your wife do for work, man? I was gonna say, I feel like she's in nursing. I don't know why. Maybe you mentioned it before, but something to do with healthcare. Good for you guys. Paying it forward, man. Fucking rights, man. Okay, I'm locking out. I'm locking out. I'm locked out. Let's go. I'm locked out. I'm locked out. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Let's go. Well done. Well done. Let's continue to hunt. I'm just gonna do something really quick here. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna go April 17th short, or short, yeah. Fuck, I'm already drinking. It's fucking 9 a.m. We're gonna lock and close. Okay, now we can continue to read. So again, 27K appears to be the draw. Who knows where we're going after that? But for now, we just printed a fresh 30 minute. 1 hour is looking bullish. This is likely going to be a breakaway gap at this point. That price may decide to come back into later on in time. If not, though, that's all good. But this is looking heavily bullish, right? So where we're at now, we got a couple 15-minute prints. I feel like price action on ES is likely looking a little bit better, but we can see that we're showing some sensitivity. We might decide to wick down in and go. It looks like ES is just about into that level. I'm just going to clean some of this up, right? Bear with me. 30 minutes, same situation. We still got 20 some minutes. And then a potential 1 hour lower. I'm not too worried about that though. Right now the market is moving. The market is moving and grooving. This candle low, this black one here. The low was 71.63. I'm assuming this is equals. Yeah, so this is equal lows. It doesn't look like it actually tapped into this level, so we'd be looking for this to get swept. Right, tap into this 15, and then if again following protocol, right, we're looking at the manipulation leg, we're marking out the first presented gaps, right? Look at this tiny little 1 minute, just exact same situation we just had on NQ, although it was a 5 minute. Look at that, wicks and respects, we're coming down, right? 2 minute, wick in the 2 minute, 3 minute, nothing on the 5, so it looks like a 1, 2. We got a 1 minute gap here and a 1 and 2 minute gap in this region here. Granted, like how small this is, given how small it is, we fully liquidated it. We could likely transition to the 2 minute and look for that to flip, right? We don't necessarily need to wait for a level this high at this point, right? If we start to see this 2 minute flipping after we tap into this level, then we're good to go. But for now, I wouldn't be looking to enter this, boys, until we get a tap in of some sort, right? Same with NQ, we need a tap in. So what we can do is we can, if we want to sit and watch NQ, for example, whichever pair you want to watch, set an alert on the level of the other one, right? Because if ES trades into this level, and let's say, I mean, they're both equal on the day, right? 1.3%. So you can trade either asset, but for example, if NQ's up 1%, 1.3 and ES is up, let's say 0.5%, and ES taps into this level and NQ doesn't, right? But we get entry, I'm looking to take it anyways, right? Off the S&T of the level, right? The fair value gap S&T. Right? Because again, these assets move in tandem, right? Or they should, right? And that's another key lesson is if these assets aren't moving in tandem, like if they're totally decoupled, right? And they look very different, it's important to tread with caution, right? It's typically that means we're within lower trading conditions or lower quality trading conditions. Sometimes I talk too fast. But this looks like it's starting to cycle out of this 5 minute. The market is just cooking. Do I consider the wick through a fair value gap? If it wicks and closes back out, is that a rejection? So for example, Macy, let's look at this here. So just as an example, we're just going to take this. Here, let me delete this. We're just going to take this 5 minute, right? So let's say I'm looking to trade off this. These wicks are fine, bro. These wicks are fine, right? It shows that price is rejecting, right? It might not be this specific region, but something in this area is holding price up, right? Body closures matter the most, right? If you start to see body closures down into your level or below, then it inverses it and it's showing signs of disrespect, right? But when we see price fail to even close into these levels, right? It wicks and then it immediately reacts. Like, it's sensitivity, right? And we're bullish. That's what we want to see, right? Now, these lower time frames are showing us signs of potential continuation in line with momentum, right? Because we're bullish. And like, just look at it, right? Look at it. I mean, fuck, dude. Another example. 1 minute leg, right? First gap. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, these first presented gaps are mental. Oops. Absolutely mental. Look at that, right? And then we cycle, right? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to replot this 15. See, looking at DS flip 2 minute. DS flipped 1 minute. This is likely going to cycle higher here, boys. Right, we're flipping. We're starting to flip levels. So nothing really flippable on no bearish fair value gaps on NQ, but ES did flip that 2 minute and that 1 minute. So if it's going to go, it's going to go. Right? If not, then we come down into this 15-minute level and then we look for continuation. But we've now flipped it by this closure, right? So now this is a inversion, right? 2 minute inversion, right? We closed above it, confirming the flip, and then you would basically be looking to enter off the retest, right? And we're seeing price come back into it, reject. Now, I wouldn't personally take this trade because it's strictly off 2 minute price action. We haven't tapped this key level, and that's what makes these entries strong, right? That's what makes this lower time frame pattern strong, is when we're taking it out of a level where price is likely to cycle higher, right? We also have equal lows here, right? So I wouldn't be looking for that, but not to say, right? Sometimes lower time frames spool and they dominate and we never touch these levels, right? But that's why patience is important, man. That's why patience is really important. Like, some days, like, the market's going to rip and it's not going to give you anything, right? And you're going to have to be fine with that, right? And if you're not, then, I mean, we got work to do. Macy says, okay, that's how I read the wicks and the fair value gaps closures. 100%, dude, 100%. Like, to be honest, I don't even look at highs and lows anymore. Like, I'll look at structure for direction. But, like, if you take this, for example, like, if this top 15, I'm buying it. We haven't cleared this high yet. I'm still buying it. You kidding me? Right? Because these inversions are just so powerful, man. Like, we don't need the high to go, right? Now, you can wait for extra confluence depending on the situation, right? And that could be in the form of a CISD or a change in the state of delivery, which is basically a break of structure. But it's any type of price validation over this candle high, right? Even a wick, right? CISD. But I personally don't use those. It's just no need. There's no need, right? When you're using this pattern in the right areas, there's no need. And that just works for me, right? That's just what I do, and I mean, fuck, we're doing it well. So, but we could potentially see how this pattern's flawed, right? Like, the pattern's good, but the follow through is flawed. Why? Because we haven't tapped in to the level that we need this out of, right? So I'm going to delete this, make it a little bit clearer, right? We go 15. Look at this. Look at this, man. I'm licking my lips. I'm locked out, licking lips. Right? Look at that. We go and print beautiful equals, right? Look at this. Relative equals here, right? Low resistance liquidity, right? Equal highs, low resistance liquidity. What are we doing? We're building. We're going to mitigate, and then we're going to take it, right? And then you guys can PayPal me $100 for this signal, all right? No SMT at the high either. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, right? We might cycle and take, right? But if this holds and we get back into this 15, boys, I mean, fuck, it's going to be beautiful. Look, we got a nice inside bar, whatever that means. Lol. Okay, that's how I read the waves. Yeah, okay, cool. Where's Shawnee boy? Who else is in here? George, are you still here, my little brother? I saw a message, but I was fucking dialed in my trade. I wasn't really paying attention much to the chats there. So I think we were talking about pre-market losses or pre-market wins. Let's take a little peek here. I don't have my draws marked out on EU, but I do know that there's a plethora of potential highs to the left. All right, I'm gonna mark some of these out just so I'm ready to go to help Georgie boy if he needs. I also don't necessarily know if these time frames are the settings I have on my indicator here that I'm using are good for Forex, but I do know they absolutely crush for trading indices. Like these, they work so good. Like it's just that easy to plot. You know what I mean? This could just be buy side, right? But boys, like I've completely transitioned. Like I don't like if I'm looking at EU, for example. Like I ain't looking at anything over here, dude. Like none of this matters. All of this matters, right? What price is doing and where it's going. Like sure, that's great, but like trying to trade off this, man, this is old ass PA, bro. I'm trading fresh PA. Like what a difference it's made. What a difference it's made, right? So if we look at EU here, yeah, Georgie's definitely in the Discord. I don't know if G Money, yeah, G Money, both G Money and Georgiam. I currently see EU on a pullback, just made it high low. Yeah, exactly, bro. So like we ran two significant pools of liquidity, right? And again, remember, EU is not NQ. EU is not the S&P. Like it's not on this all-time bullish tear, right? EU is still trading like PA. You know what I mean? Like we're laddering for sure. We're definitely bullish, right? Definitely bullish, but yeah, we're definitely bullish. But look at this. Like we're reacting beautifully, right, to these draws, right? So if you were trading long here, I mean, that would have been your targeting, but a little bit early. Let's see, 30-minute. Yeah, so there's like a 15-30 1 hour in all through this region here. Again, like looking at lower time frame structure, like I don't really see any solid entries. Maybe here, maybe. Again, like if you're cycling your time frames, right? Like look at this. 5 minute doesn't flip. This is why it's important to pay attention to body closures throughout the 1, 2, 3, 5. Right? Because if we look on the 1 minute, like look at this. It flipped the first presented here, right? Let me zoom in. Right? It taps into our 1 hour level. It flips, right? The 1 minute. It flips the 2 minute here. It flips this bigger 2 minute, but the first presented 2 minute, right? Even that it flipped. Check it out, right? Still closed above, barely. I wouldn't call that sufficient enough, but look at this 3 minute. Nope. 5 minute. No. That's why it's important to pay attention, right? I ain't taking this until these flip, right? And look what happens. It saves us, right? Next leg down, right? The 1 minute doesn't even flip, so we're safe, right? Next leg down, right? We're laddering. No flip here. Maybe a 30-second, but again, like we're peeling in. We need to see some conviction at this point, right? So we're digging in, but there was not a single entry using the inversion and my cycling system through 1, 2, 3, and 5 that would have happened here, right? But yeah, bro, higher all day. I would not be trying to long the dollar until it shows us it wants to. DXY, right? Like I think that's our classic like reversal mindset kicking in again, and we got to be cautious of that because the market is moving right now. It's in a trending environment. the geopolitical macro is taking over, right? Look at this new week gap. Sorry, this is a new day gap. This is a new day gap? What the fuck is this? Why is this? Hold up. New day. Bear with me. I want to make sure I got this plotted right. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm on Eastern time. Hello. Right, so DXY never filled this new day, right? And that's how you know that the market is reaching, right? Like the dollar is very weak, right? It tried to fill the new day, right? And then it printed a bullish new day and it filled that and continued to sell off, right? Bearish gap, failed to fill, right? Tries again, gaps up, and then disrespects and refills this gap too, right? I wouldn't use these gaps to hold price. I would use them to trade into, right? They're good targeting, they're good targets. So at some point, mark my words, boys, mark my left nut. This is gonna get filled, right? It could be sooner than later. This level looks decent. There's a nice new week opening gap here, right? Which you can see that price wanted to fill, right? New week opening gap low, so that was the close of the week, right? And then we got the open, which is the high of the gap, right? And look at that, it hunted it. It absolutely hunted it. Now, who knows, right? If there's just more targets lower, we'll see. We'll see. But paying attention to these new week and new day opening gaps when they're like this, when they're visible on the hour and the 4 hour, especially the daily, right? Like look at this, right? I mean, that's what we want to look for, right? Because likely the market is going to gravitate, right? And look what happened, bro. The US dollar sold off right perfectly into it, fulfills it, and now we're reacting, right? What else is new? I'm loving this song, man. How you guys doing? Hey. Ha! Yo, we hit 100 subs yesterday too, man. I think I pulled in 3 new subs somehow. So much love, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our reach is growing, bro. Our reach is growing. Eventually, we'll have a fucking army of inversion traders, right? And then at that point, just got to become psychological warlords. I'm likely going to be bringing in some type of wellness or I don't know, nervous system coach to do some education on why we react and why we feel the things we feel. But that's probably going to be in about a month or two. Likely going to be included in your premium memberships as well. I don't think there's going to be any type of fee for it, at least for the first one. Okay, moving back to indices, boys. ES is now in our zone, right? Again, before we were looking at it, we were here, right? We manipulated the low, we tapped into our level. Where's that first presented level, right? Here it is, right? That's the highest gap we need to violate if we're going to start trading out into the upside. So I'm going to go back to live price action now so we don't miss anything. We can see, look at this, price taps it, sells. Point proven right here. Beautiful, right? Now we're printing another leg, right? Right, this is our next leg. It's fresh leg here. I'm going to delete all this shit, hold up. Right, and we have a confirmed 1 minute here, right? And I'm also, again, after I'm marking this, like I'm constantly paying attention to the 1, 2, 3, 5, constantly 1, 2, 3, 5, right? Once I'm in these levels, because I don't want to be taking a 1 minute, it looks great, and then I look at the 3 minute and it doesn't flip. And this type of thing happens, right? Literally, this type of thing happens. Majority of my L's happen from this, right? It's failing to wait for the entry to confirm. Not in Max Discord, but I'm in Marcus. Fuck yeah, you are, bro. Let's go. Yeah, George is going to Thailand. George is going to Thailand, I think in May, right? So obviously free access for the RM boys. But Georgie boy, yeah, I mean, we'll see where you're at when you get back, man. It'd always be great to have you back in Max group. It's a brotherhood over there, man. It's a tight group of guys, and I appreciate everybody over there, man. It's a good group. So now if this flips, I'm gone. I'm going, right? I'm not worried about this 2 minute, right? This is the price leg we're looking into now. This is the manipulation leg, right? So I'm looking for this to flip. Right, we can get a 1-to-1 to the high, right? That allows for some partial, right? Not the best RR. It's a little late in the session too, but I mean, hey, this could just continue higher, right? And if it fits your plan, then perfect. But this would fit the plan, right? I'm a one and done. I'm one and done right now, but yeah, this fits for sure if we flip, right? If we flip, right? We could also look at NQ here. NQ is pretty similar, but if NQ presented a tighter entry, then we could do that too, right? But again, look at this. This is our level on NQ. This is our level on ES, right? ES is in the level, NQ is not in the level. If I was trading NQ longs today, again, both assets are about the same in increase, right? They're both equally as strong. But if I was trading NQ, I'd be fine taking a slam off this, right? Without tapping this level. Why? Because of the S and T of this level, right? ES tapped this level, right? It's weaker, right? ES came deeper down in, right? It's better if NQ doesn't come as deep and then flips, right? But we still get the confirmation of the level being tapped, right? But we get in on the more bullish asset with the less of a pullback. You know what I'm saying? Right? And we'll watch how this plays out. 30 seconds to flip. Right? But look at this, for example, not as good of an RR, right? But remember what I said, these equals printed, low resistance, liquidity, we're tapping in. This could be the cycle out. For anybody who needs a signal of some sort to make some cash, look for this level to flip. Look for this level to flip. And look at that, we respect it, right? So we might decide to ladder out and go, right? Sometimes you just have to take the confirmation, the market goes, right? We kind of have like a little flip zone in here. But yeah, this is looking like we might get another pullback here. Right? Macy, we're all one big family, no matter which Discord you're in. 100%, dude. 100%, man. We're all here to help each other out, man. We're all trading first, right? So if I were trading, I'd be shutting it down. 11:30 Eastern ends my 2-hour trading window. I'm strict on rules. Good, man. You know what? The less exposure, the better, in my opinion. I personally trade till noon because that's right around where lunch hour kicks off, 12:15 Eastern. But yeah, I'm done for the day too, bro. I'm done for the day. George, what do you got going on for the rest of the day, man? Hit me with it. What the fuck is on my wall, man? This is looking like it's starting to respect it, right? So I'd be getting ready to slam this. Yeah, like I'd be hitting it right now. A little bit of a front run, a little bit of an NQ front run. Got a shift in sleep. Right on, dude. Right on. How's work been treating you, man? I know obviously your trading has made huge growth in the last month or so, last 3 weeks. Yeah, super happy for you, man. But I'm hoping that growth is transitioning beautifully into the other areas of your life. Right. So you guys know, remember I said I'd slam it? That's the risk of a front run, right? I still think it's gonna pop, but that's the risk of a front run. Right. I wouldn't have front ran ES here. The NQ though. NQ looked better. Right. But again, waiting for these inversions it's the play, man. Okay, Macy, thanks for tuning in, brother. Great week for the boys. My goodness. Make sure you're not driving too tired over the weekend. Enjoy your time with your family, bro. Wish your 99-year-old auntie a big happy birthday from your boy. What's up? What's up? Make sure to send her my stream link as well. And yeah, we'll hang out and we'll talk food and life. All right, man. Have a good one. right? Like, see the front run? I mean, it just looked like it was going to go. Right? And technically, there's a CISD here as well. Technically. Right? This wick that wick this last bearish candle, or this high bearish candle. Anyways, different concept. We're not going to get into it. 1 minute IFPG. Go a little tighter. Actually, ES would be the would likely be the play here. No, NQ's leading. Either or, to be honest, either or, if you're trading this. I'm working hard at work. I'm kind of enjoying it, to be fair. Listening to debates on YouTube while it's working. Good for you, man. Let me tell you something. That is huge. If you can enjoy yourself doing something that you don't naturally find enjoyable, it means you're present. It means you're not anxious. It means you're not depressed. It means you're doing the thing you're actually doing. You're in your body, man. And that's where that's life, bro. That is enjoyment. That is happiness, right? You need to be present in everything you're doing, bro. Whether it's scooping dog shit or, you know, loading up skids or, you know, emptying a trailer or packing groceries or trading or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter, right? What you're doing, you just have to be able to enjoy doing it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this trade is cycling for the boys. Hey, aramba. Again, the power of the model, bro. The power of the model. There's the CISD. Right, so NQ is a little bit more bullish right now, and this is definitely going to take these highs. I shouldn't say definitely, but it's I'd put some cash on it. I would put some cash on it. Buy the market. Buy the market. Buy the market. Come on. Pop, pop. Buy the market. Ba, 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 ba. We'll see. Curious to see how this plays, honestly. Right, because NQ never tapped, right? We never got that tap on that 15, right? But we got the SMT with ES tapping. This looks really good for upside. Fresh 15 looks really good for upside. This is about to go. It's about to go. Pop, turn it up. Come on, DJ, turn it up. George, any questions, man? You wanna? I think it's just you and me in here, bro. Lucky us. You want to review your EU trades at all, or anything you want to talk about, man? Any questions? I tell you, bro, inversion fair value gaps make me wet. Like, I need to go get a tattoo or something. I'm gonna go get IFEG on my forehead. Almost. Hey. Come on. Look at how reliable this is. Like it's every fucking day, man. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. Listen, both are correct, right? Both are correct. I would say if you have FOMO, enter on the close, right? If you don't have FOMO, Like if you couldn't care less, and you're more of like an RR kind of guy, like listen, man, I flip and flop depending on the day where I'm at for the week, what feels right. But for most people, I would just stick to one constant. Stick to one thing, bro. Stick to one thing. Yeah, and you know what, bro? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would say stick to the retests. You're gonna have to try both out, man. You're gonna try both out, right? Eventually, you'll start to understand when to wait for a retest. Excuse me, bro. I'm drinking coffee and I got some gas. All right, I'll stick to the retest. It's up to you, bro. It's up to you. Test it out, see what works. But almost every single time I have market executed on candle closure, it comes back to retest. Almost every single time, bro. I'm like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? I say I'm a retest kind of guy, and then I market execute off intuition and how I'm feeling, how the market's looking. It could pop, right? I'm not about to miss it, but then it almost like I don't want to say it always comes back, but from my experience, it comes back. Comes back. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, man. And if it doesn't, like whatever, bro. Your read was great. You did your job. You followed the plan, right? Literally, just write the fucking plan out on a piece of paper and only do that. And I mean, dude, like within a couple of years, I mean, you'll be self-employed and doing whatever you want, right? If you can do that, right? This easy, right? There you go. Right, so this would have been the NQ entry, right? Without having tagged that level if you were trading only NQ, right? If you were trading both, again, ES, better RR to the top. George, how many trades did you take this weekend, brother? Sorry, let me turn that music down a bit. There we go. How many trades did you take this weekend, bro? Or this week? This week, not this weekend. How many trades did you take this weekend? Oh, 48 crypto shorts. Ooh, speaking of which, how is our... Oh, yeah, man. Let's go. Crypto's looking really good today. Look at this run, dude. Look at this. My girl's got big exposure in TD. Hello. 2025 was an absolute smash of a year for Canadian banking. Almost 100% gain where we're at right now. No signs of reversal. But this is my current crypto portfolio. Buys at all these lows. Chunk buys. Next chunk buy is like, I think below this low here. I mean, it's going to be beautiful, but just heavily leveraging into XRP right now. Bitcoin's looking bullish, man. Look at this. Flip this weekly. It could be good signs. If we can get up and above this level, oh my goodness, boys. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. AMC up 15%. Wow. Look at this. It's a big year for tech, man. It's a big year for tech. Again, these are the sleeper stocks I was telling you guys about. Galaxy, Iron, CoreWeave, and Coinbase. Look at these lows, man. Look at this. Just as an example, Coinbase to the high, 110%, right? Microsoft, very similar to the high, 48%, 50%. Half the reward. Half the reward. Right? Galaxy to the high, 160%, dude. I'm telling you. Galaxy, CoreWeave, Iron to the high, 150%. Yeah, mental. Okay, bro, 5 trades this week. Let's talk about them. Wow, that's the biggest bullish weekly candle I think we've gotten in the last, like, I don't even know, man. Ever? I'm pretty sure this is the biggest weekly candle we've ever gotten. Oh, I mean, here, bro. Like, I'll tell you what I do. I personally, I don't buy these companies individually. Not my style. A little bit aggressive, and I mean the stocks. I mean, especially in the tech industry, like unless you're buying, the big three, big four: Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Apple. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. So what I do is I actually buy. I buy the S&P. Right? I buy the S&P on a either a daily or a weekly. But I would, if you're looking to get into investing, look up couch potato investment strategy. It's been good. It's a dollar cost averaging approach. So basically, the idea is long-term growth. It's about scaling into the market consistently, right? So, for example, I would take, let's say I want to invest $10,000 into the stock market this year, right? I would divide that by either like a daily purchase, right? So it's like, okay, I'm buying $35 a day. I would set my auto buy in my brokerage. So it automatically buys $35 of this ETF every single day, right? Or you could do weekly at a larger amount, or you could do monthly. But I'm a daily buyer, right? And when I see these sell-offs, if I have extra cash, then I'm looking to leverage in, right? Because this is long-term, right? This is long-term. I'm not expecting these highs to hold. I'm like, oh my gosh, how much lower is it going to go? I don't give a fuck how low it goes. The lower it goes, the better, right? But what matters is that I'm bullish on it. I'm long-term. I think the market will set an all-time high eventually, right? The longer it takes, the better for dollar cost averagers, right? If you put $100,000 in the market on a pullback, and then all of that is riding to the highs, and you're still buying, right? The compounding interest just explodes. But yeah, look up the couch potato diet or investment strategy. And nowadays, dude, like for example, you could buy US 100, you buy tech, definitely more volatile. You buy S&P. If you want more diversification, like there are ETFs with like 3,000-4,000 stocks, 10,000 stocks, and bond exposure if you want. Check it out. There's so many different ways to do it. But it's about consistency, bro. Like if you put in $10 a day for the next 10 years, right? When you're 30 or however old you are in 10 years from now, like just think about how the profound effects of that, right? And just how much exposure you would have compounding, right? Like in 10 years, dude, this is 2 years right here, right? Who knows what could happen, but in 10 years, like we could be at 50K, right? Who knows? Because not only do profits compound, but so does the value we trade, right? Like if you look at today, 100-point move today is like a 10-point move back in the day, right? If we're looking at the scale of where we're trading and how much we're trading, right? It's bigger, but it's relevant, right? Like stops are bigger, profits are bigger, inflation, right? Yes, sir. Okay, bro. So five trades. What's the record on the week? Drink water. Water check. Hydration check. Posture check. Hey. Come on. Here we go. Vibing on it. Vibing on the beats. Come on. Vibing on the beat. Come on. Down 3R, but my only valid trade this week's for my winner win and my loss today. Okay. Again, man, like we're not necessarily worried about the 3R or anything like that, right? That's all outcome. But it's interesting that you say that your only valid trade was your 1R win and your one loss, right? So I encourage you to make sure you pinpoint what was invalid on the rest of those trades. Figure out like where the slip is. Is it on the read for the draw? Like where's price going? Right? Is it your draws that are off? Is it your entries that are off? Are you trading lower time frame levels that you shouldn't be trading, like I did yesterday, like a tit? You know what I mean? Like, figure that out, and then you'll know what to work on next week, right? And remember, just be positive, bring progression into it, right? It's about small tweaks over time, right? 1% better every day. That's what the boys say, right? 1% improvements every day, let alone 1% a week, man. I mean, eventually you clear, right? Eventually you clear the high and you're above ground. It is the 15-minute momentum, and then sometimes I forget to look at the 5-minute gaps. Oh, like trading into them? Like, for example, like 15 minutes bullish, prints a 5-minute bearish, and then you trade into that 5-minute? No, it flips on the 1, 2, 3, but there's a 5-minute gap I didn't see that it's holding. Yeah, exactly. So like lower time frame entry shows, but there's a 5-minute that ends up invalidating your entry. Yeah, like we talked about today. I don't know if you were in here at that point or not, but look at that, boys. Nice 1-to-1. Anyways, I'm gonna clear this shit off. Ugly. Yeah, George, let me tell you something. That's the number one cause for mistakes in my trading as well, brother. I don't know if that's the number one cause for you, but that's that little entry drill that I do, right? It saves lives, bro. Is it also like yesterday, the 2 losses I took when it was clearly bearish and there was no 15-minute flip to the upside? Yeah, exactly. I mean, yesterday was a little bit more advanced too, right? Like the market was bullish, but then immediate price action, like structure was bullish, but momentum was heavily bearish, right? So it's like you were trading with structure, but against momentum, and I mean, you can just see what happens, right? Especially if the market's coming in hot to a level. Right, that level still might cause a reaction, but then look what happens, right? Like it reacts, it shows false entry, and then it liquidates the low, right? Strictly off the momentum that's pushing down, right? So momentum tells such a story, right? Like we had momentum down into here, right? This was 9:30. What the fuck? Hold up. What I got marked out here? Yeah, so for example, like we had momentum down into here. Just disregard the time, but we had momentum down into here. We printed a fresh leg with this S&T, right, on ES. So a lot of this would have been not important until we're back up into here, right? But then structure is now shifted bullish too, right? Not only the inversion, but we're structurally bullish with this S&T, right? On the lower time frames. Now we're inverted, right? Imbalances are trading bullish. Structure is now bullish, right? Great lesson. Yeah, exactly, man. And it happens, man. Like we all have weak spots. We all have days where we might not read price correctly. Like we're human, dude, right? We're human. We all make mistakes. It's about stopping the damage, right? We make a mistake, right? We have a bit of a degen moment, or we're just wrong. It's important that we don't fall back into trying to fix it immediately. You know what I mean? Like it takes a lot of aptitude, I think, to be able to be like, fuck, I broke my plan, and then still stay on session and execute a trade properly, right? Most of the times, newer traders or anybody who's developing will chase, right? And it's just better to get off, reset. You know what I'm saying? People are too quick to burn their business to the ground, man. I've been there. I have been there. I burnt my entire Lucid stack to the ground. Yeah, I burnt it to the ground in like 3 minutes, man. Serge and I were talking about that last night. I was up like $2,100 on 5 evals, and then within 3 minutes, I blew the accounts. Like, oh wow, everything come crashing down pretty quickly, brother. Pretty quickly. If you don't respect the rules you have in place, right? And that's why respecting the rules is non-negotiable. If you're not respecting the rules, don't expect to get fucking paid, right? And sure, you might take a payout or you might win sometimes here and there, but long term, that's the goal, right? Are we trying to make money doing this forever for a living? You know what I mean? I shouldn't say forever, but for a living. Or are you just trying to make some cash here and there, right? Is it part-time or is it full-time? That's what we need to decide internally, right? And when you start to take things more seriously, then good things happen, right? Good things happen, brother. Yeah, gambling and probabilities. It's so interesting. Like, I'm at a point now where I feel like none of it actually matters. You know what I mean? It's just like I know the model works, and or you know, my model at least. I know my model works. I know it works very, very well, right? Doing it in front of people every day, and it just prints, right? So like once you have that knowing, and then you start to execute that, right? And you're trading it consistently, you become a profitable trader, bro. Like you are doing the work of a profitable trader, therefore you are a profitable trader, right? Go pick up Outsmarting Reality by Neuro Knowledge if you haven't already. He talks about how to build your reality, how to shape your identity, right? And what that looks like. And if something is, what is, right? And if something, you know what I mean? Like if you're generating something, you are that something. You know what I'm saying? So you have a model that works. All you have to do is trade the model, and you are a consistently profitable trader. If you trade the model and you stick to the system, you are consistent, right? The system's consistent, right? You just have to do the system. It's that simple, right? You know, people get way caught up in like trying to make sense of things, and maybe that's just where I'm at right now because I've been there, done that. You know, gambling, probabilities, this, that, the other, but I mean, just trade the model, bro. Trade the model and like stop fucking stressing. That's the best advice I can give to everybody. Stop thinking about trading and just trade. Trade because you like charts, man. Trade because you like technical analysis, right? Don't trade because you like being right, right? Don't trade because you like making money. Everybody likes being right. Everybody likes making money, right? There's no room for that in trading, right? You trade because you love the art of trading. Bars. Clip it. Yo, George, I got a question for you, man. Are you any good at editing? Like clipping and shit like that? Clip it! Oh, yeah. Just a quick 125. Runner would have been maxed out at a $183. My goodness, man. See, like on a funded or a personal, come on, that's like $400 on a runner. I don't think I have. Yeah, me neither, dog. Me neither. I'm looking to get in touch with somebody who's good at that kind of stuff. You know, whether they want to teach me or take a salary, or you know, if they want a percentage of the business. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I need an editor, man. I also got to do it all myself. Fuck. This is beautiful, man. It's been an absolutely beautiful week. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying this week. Hit some lows the last couple days just with exhaustion, man, with streaming and recording and structuring business and trading and staying up late. It's been exhausting, man. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good full recharge tonight. Going over the parents. Have a hot tub, have a nice fire, bro. Barbecue, some burgers, hang with the dogs. It's gonna be good, man. They're living the Canadian dream. Okay, dude, better get off. Got work soon. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Recharge. You too, man. Have a great recharge. I'll catch you Monday morning, dude. Be well. That's a fucking great idea, man. I'm gonna have a cigar this weekend. Damn right. I'm gonna go pick one up tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we'll reconnect soon, my man. Okay. I might do a YouTube live later tonight. We'll see. Yeah, but we'll see, boys. We'll see. I might be a little intoxicated, or I mean, that'd make it even better. Let's be honest. Do it, man. But yeah, man. Okay. Well, you have a good one. I'm gonna shut down here, boys. Good sesh. Great sesh. Great end of the week. Thank you so much for everything, and I will talk to you guys next week on Monday, and I'll be active in the chats this weekend. You never had one? I mean, cigars are something to adjust to for sure. But yeah, dude, when I come to the UK or when you come over to Canada, we'll puff. We'll puff for sure. But I got to get going here. You two, get some food. Crush your shift, man. Crush your shift. And yes, sir. We'll be back on Monday, boys. Much love. And have a great weekend. Cheers.